Hey, ciao people. I'm back on my bicycle. Look at that big old place. Opa Bato. This is a beautiful part of Nantucket. Got some really good exercise. Woo! Haven't been on this bike for a bit, but it feels good, man. Always puts me in a good mood when I get exercise. Beautiful evening here in Nantucket. Coolest thing today, I was down in my bike shop, and Philip Rakic from Itabe, he comes down, he says, Charles, look over there at Stubby's. It's a little fast food place. He said, that's Charles Jenkins, Crvena Zvezda player. Fellow American with a red Serbian passport. He got honorary citizenship also. So we saw him and went over, and Philip asked him if we could get a picture. So he came down to me, and I said, hey, Mr. Jenkins. I shook his hand. I said, man, it's awesome. I said, I used to watch you. I said, where are you playing now? And he said, I'm going to Athens. I said, man, you're staying in the Balkans, huh? He said, yeah. So cool. Such a nice guy. Awesome experience. Ciao. Okay, my friends, see this guy right here? This is a Serbian. Drives like a bat out of hell. He's from Itabe. Philip Rakic, that's my roommate. He's the one that spotted Charles Jenkins. Charles Jenkins is probably here in town. It was really funny. As soon as I posted it, two of these other Serbians, this kid named Vuk, and this other, I don't remember the other guy's name, but they stopped by the bike shop and they said, man, where'd Charles Jenkins go? I said, I don't know. He went up that way. Town's booming tonight. Well, ciao, people. Dobro veče, Charles here. I don't know why I'm using this view. It's kind of odd. Let me see if there's more lights in here. Hey, there we go. I look better, huh? Drinking me a gripa. That's what I thought was so funny. One of the Serbian kids the other day, he said, you know what? Gripa in Serbia, that means like you got a cold, like an ailment. But here, gripa is a grapefruit beer that just tastes absolutely phenomenal. Skinheads love it. Would you love that? Listen to this. Tonight I've got some funny stories, okay? You already heard, firstly, it wasn't really a funny story. Oh, Opa, bottom. That's lovely tonight. God, just got done riding a bike. Haven't showered or anything. Nothing's better than a cold grapefruit beer. Anyway, you heard my story about Charles Jenkins. You know, saw the picture. Once again, my buddy Philip Itabe, asshole. What the hell's his name? Philip Rakic. Damn. Trying to forget him, huh? He was down. He does scooter lessons. He's a Serb who got a green card. He lives in York, Pennsylvania. He came here. He's here for the summer. Lives with me. Awesome guy. Big bastard. Typical Selyak. But he's a hell of a guy. Anyhow, he's scooter instructor. So he's down there doing scooter lessons. We're really busy. I have no clue how he would have spotted Charles Jenkins. Charles Jenkins, of course, very dark skin. And he had a mask on. I mean, I know what Charles Jenkins' face looks like, but with this mask covering his mouth, I always remember his mouth. He's got really white teeth. I just remember his mouth, mainly. But there's lots of people in Nantucket, lots of Jamaicans here. I mean, and so it's weird that he would just see him. Philip said he was looking over. He saw a guy, did a double take. Philip's a massive Crvena Zvezda fan, like the biggest. Nebojša Petić, he's another Serbian. He was here 2 years ago. Nebojša had a flag and Crvena Zvezda, or banner in his room here. You know, he's a big Crvena Zvezda fan too. I don't know why I don't bring anybody besides Crvena Zvezda fans here. Anyway, he said he saw that guy and he glanced at him. He looked at his shoes. He had these nice Jordans on. So Philip went up to him and he said, excuse me, what's your name? And he said, my name's Charles Jenkins. And he said, I knew it. Charles and his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, they was in line in this fast food place. And Philip said, can I get a picture with you? And he said, yeah, sure. He said, I'll be over here. Then Philip comes down and tells me, he says, Charles Jenkins is here. I said, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Right there. Looked out there. Oh, my God. He comes over. Nicest guy ever. I had my mask on. I said, can I get a picture with you? I said, I'm an American. I lived in Serbia. I've been there for 10 years. I messaged you. I did send him a message, and he was going to do an interview with me. He said I had to talk to his agent. But anyway, I had my mask on. I said, can I get a picture? He said, yeah, sure. But I said, I want my mask off. He said, yeah, me too. So he took his mask off, put his arm around me, took a picture. And I said, so where are you now? I said, what are you doing with your life? He said, well, I'm playing basketball in Athens. And I said, wow, Balkan. But then at that time, it was so busy. That's all I got to speak to him about. And he left, Thought it was funny. Somebody actually recognized him here, here in the USA. So that was a cool little story. Jubilee to Mr. Jenkins. And other funny story. I'm full of them tonight, okay? Another one about this, okay? Y'all know I have that JUNAK Kosovo shirt. It's got, the outline of Kosovo. It's got like 6 white, of course. I'm getting to that part. 6 Caucasian soldiers with their little beret, guns. It's got chiralica at the bottom, The other morning I woke up, Stop and Shop. It's a big shop here, okay? It's just like the only place you can go to get groceries and stuff. It opens at 6:30. I got up, I was out of some coffee and some stuff. So I usually throw on a hat, but I just woke up, I just threw on my JUNAK shirt and looked like this, okay? Not thinking, because I was half asleep. Ran to Stop and Shop, grabbed some things, get up to pay for it. There's a old Jamaican lady. It's all Jamaicans that work in there. Very dark-skinned folks, of course. And I went up to her. She was taking like my money and everything. And then the other Jamaican lady was bagging my groceries, okay? And they're looking like, acting very odd. I'm always very friendly. Hey, morning. Acting really strange. And I thought for a minute, shit. I looked at my shirt and I thought, there's white people, guns, berets, in this time of the Black Lives Matter stuff. Better be quiet, I think there's a Jamaican outside. In the time of the Black Lives Matter stuff, and I'm going in there with a shaved head with these white people with guns. It's like, oh my God, they think I'm a white supremacist or something. I'm the last guy in the world that would ever do that. But the way it fit, I thought, man, Charles, you shouldn't wear this shirt here in the United States because maybe they call the Department of Homeland Security. They could say it's a hate crime. They get away with that kind of stuff here. Then they could say, somebody could have a little cell phone. Everybody anymore is videoing little things. Oh, look, white supremacist comes in here. You never know. But I'm the farthest thing from it. But I thought, oh, God, these ladies, they're going to think I'm the worst of me. White people, militia, bald-head, skinhead. Oh, yeah, but anyway, I thought that was a funny story. Another funny story. You want another one? Another funny story. There's a young lady. She does some driving for our food delivery service called Ackies. I'm the logistics manager. And I got to figure out their scheduling and do all that kind of stuff and do handoffs and deliveries and things like that for the drivers. There's a girl named Donika. Okay, Donika, I think is how you say it. I've been texting her. I never saw her face to face. She was really very friendly. Her English is great. One day I'm at the pizza place. I'm doing something called a handoff. There's a place that's a big bottleneck because the car drivers have to park somewhere, walk way down on the wharf, down by this pizza place, pick it up, walk clear back, and there's never any parking. So I typically sit there, and just as soon as orders are done, I go hand it to the driver so they can go on and not have to park. Anyway, I'm sitting down there the other day. It's really busy. Some people are going, everybody knows me. I'm going to put my hat on so I don't look like a white supremacist. I was just sitting down there, listening to music, waiting on the food, and a bunch of people say, hey, Charles, hi, Charles, hi, Charles. And I said, hey, what's up? And then this girl, she says, Charles, are you Charles with Ack Eats? I said, yes, that's me. I said, how can I help? And she said, I'm Donika. And I said, oh, wow. I said, are you kidding me? I said, very nice to finally see you face to face. What a pleasure it is. I said, thank you for all your good work, whatever. And she said, yeah, great. I said, what are you doing with your life? Is this all you do? Just small talk, And she said, well, I'm from Albania. And I was like, oh, okay. Or no, sorry, she said, I'm an Albanian. I came here for a while, a few years back, and I was like, oh, great. So where are you from? Albania? Where in Albania? And she said, no, I'm from Pristina. Have you heard of Kosovo? I'm like, yeah, I've heard of Kosovo. I said, very interesting. I said, I actually was in Pristina, Kosovo Matoya, back in 2017 for New Year's Eve. I said, I stayed in a nice Airbnb, overlooked that walking street. It was great. She said, what about you? I said, well, I actually live in Serbia. I'm a Serbian citizen, actually. And she said, what are you doing in Serbia? And I said, what am I doing in Serbia? I said, well, I've been there for about 10 years. I said, I promote the country. I said, I'm mainly in the summer work and travel program that sends over all these students. We typically send about 1,000 Serbian, Croat, Bosnian, Montenegrin, Hungarian, Greek, and Spanish students to the USA on the summer work and travel program. And she says, oh, I know all about the program. I was on the program before. I said, wow, that is great. Let's go see if her pizzas are ready. So awkward, you know. So anyway, those are some funny stories for you, my friends, in this 10-minute video. Last thing I want to leave you with here is a plea for assistance here. Not assisting me, but assisting my new country and my people. Yoshino people. Speaking of Albanians, Dua Lipa. I don't listen to her music. His music. Somebody said it used to be a transvestite. I don't know. I have no idea. It's none of my business. I don't care. I'm not interested in it. Anyway, there's a campaign out now. Very popular Albanian singer. Okay, but I know some Croats and some Serbs who actually listen to it. I've never listened to the song. Is it the one that has that really controversial song from that Serbian Orthodox church in Pristina, where they're doing vulgar things in the church? I don't know if that's Dua Lipa, so I'm not trying to spread hate here in any way, shape, or form. There's some Albanian singer that did something in a church that was very vulgar. And if a Serbian would have done that, oh my God, that would have been all over CNN, Fox, NBC. It'd been all over the world. But they can get away with it because everybody's out to get the Serb, you know? Very unfair. But anyway, Dua Lipa, very powerful person on social media, got a big voice in the world. And she's starting a campaign. Apple, I guess, is excluding Kosovo from their map. And Dua Lipa is starting this campaign called Put Kosovo Back on the Map. And there was another post that said, I don't know, 10 reasons why Kosovo will never be Serbia, something such as that. Also, another supporter of hers or somebody in her group or whatever, its group, posted this thing about immigrants. It said it was on Immigrant Day, Migrant Day, whatever you want to call it, International Migrant Day. It said today, don't forget the million Albanians that were forced out of their homelands by the Serbians. Just some ridiculous statements. Anyhow, I'm going to post a link in this video description. I know it's not going to do much, but it's just something we should all do, is sign our name to this petition that a Serbian started. It says, keep Kosovo off the map, something such as that. Forgive me, you'll see it. Click on it, sign your name, share it. Share it long and loud, my friends. We're going to stand for justice for our people. Okay? Anyway, my friends, that's what's up in Nantucket. Still working 7 days a week. Whew. But actually, I feel really good, you know, honestly. My moods still go up and down. I mean, sometimes, I mean, you can ask Philip and some of the ones. When I come in here and this kitchen is an absolute mess, I throw a fit. Typical fit. Most people that don't watch my videos, I mean, or most people that just don't know me personally, have never seen my anger issues. I can be an asshole Velika Šupak. The other night, Philip was in here, and I come in here. I just washed the dishes. A pet peeve of mine. And, actually, the guys they cleaned it. It looks nice. The stove's clean. Everything is somewhat decent. Okay? This is just where we store things. But it pisses me off when these spoons, people just leave them in there. He was here the other day, and I just threw a fit. And I said, God damn it! I said, you people are just not cleaning anything. You just leave shit for me. I said, I want out of this house, and blah, blah, blah. I threw a fit and left. And then I felt really bad. Next day, he brings me a coffee. He does that, almost every morning. I'm pissed off at the world. He'll come down at 8:30. I'm at the bike shop. What? Dear Charles. Tessi, frate, volite. Good guys. I don't see my other roommates, really. I mean, I see Nemanja because I work with him, but he always works at the other shop. And all of us work almost every night, so nobody really hangs out. Isn't that terrible? Those guys hang out with the two Americans. There's two Americans. They work all the time, too. So we're just here to make our money, and we'll celebrate at the end. Anyway, my friends, that's it for me. I'm going to go to Stop and Shop, get something to eat, go to bed, and do this shit for how many more months? Today's the 20th. Today's the 19th of July. Man, I'm going to stay till the end of September here, I think, so I can fill my bank account. And then I will be back in Serbia, let's say mid-October. We'll see how Corona's going to be. That's it, my friends. Have a wonderful evening. Ciao, ciao.